that was overturned, but even the look on your face when you were watching the replay, just how incredulous it was even watching it secondhand. What are your feelings on that?
I mean, there's nothing to overturn it. I was out there. I felt it. I mean, hands under the ball, snag it, and I don't understand. I don't obviously understand the catch rule at this point. Jay had one like the exact same thing last year in the corner of the end zone. So they got to figure it out. It's New York can't call in and say that it's not a catch when every other ref out there says it is. I mean, that's all it is to it. That's all there is to it. It would give them a snap at the end, but. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it's this whole thing. You can't have somebody call in that's not at the game and with apparently a different view than everybody else has here. And it is what it is.
So, I didn't really watch the NFL Sunday like that. I watched a little Red Zone. I got caught up on that. What's that movie, The Black Phone? Because I just seen it was at the movies. Mortal Kombat come out this week. I got to see that. I think a couple things come out this week. But we watching Black Phone, and I really didn't care about football after the Sunday night. The shit rigged. So I was paying attention. I'm just looking at the Eagles game, and I was just so happy to be watching Red Zone. And I think it might have been on Fox. I wouldn't know. I think it might have been on Fox. And Hockenson, I was like, okay, he scored a touchdown. They rooted a touchdown. And apparently he said that, obviously New York called down. And in that situation, New York can't call down and overturn it. So I was listening to, I forget the guy, Dean Blandino. I think that's the guy on Fox that they consult with to see, where the commentators consult with to see if it's a touchdown. He said he didn't think it was. And I think whoever was calling the game, was it Orlowski? I don't know who it was. He thought it was a touchdown. I thought it was at first, and I looked at the different angles. I'm like, oh, if Travis Kelce caught it, it's a touchdown. And for years, we've been talking about what's a catch in the NFL ever since the Calvin Johnson thing. And it's just, they complicate stuff. And Minnesota felt like they got cheated versus Philadelphia. And rightfully so, they did. That to me, if Travis Kelce was a catch, this was a catch. And they did. And I can see it. That when I made that video, those videos about how the NFL rigged, what did I say in those videos? About how they cheated the Lions. I didn't just make it a Detroit thing. I said Minnesota, Cleveland, Jacksonville, those type of cities, they do not want to see win a championship. They really want wherever they Kobe or they LeBron James, they Peyton Manning's, they Tom Brady's dad, or they want New York teams or LA teams or, major markets, Dallas, Pittsburgh, and NFL. And it's just what it is. Oh, nobody cares about Minnesota, Minneapolis. Don't nobody care about Detroit. What they gonna do? Don't nobody care about Jacksonville. Don't nobody care about Cleveland. And really, Atlanta, we're filler teams. When you start talking about those teams, we're just filler teams. You ever see like a 30-episode TV show back in the day, and they have a few 5-6 filler episodes? This is what it is. It's filler. We're filler teams. We're not meant to win. It's the reason why Minnesota don't have a championship. There's many reasons why Detroit don't have one. Jacksonville. We're not meant to win. Every once in a while, you will see somebody from area that they not supposed to make it out of and financially break through. But the system is not created for regular people to financially break through. Same thing in sports. It's not created, especially the NBA, for teams like Orlando and all these teams like this to break through. Because you got to understand too, a lot of these companies, they determine where these players gonna go, where they gonna go, whether it's Nike, whether it's this. They have a Reebok, they have a saying where these guys gonna go. And absolutely, I have nothing against the Minnesota Vikings. Nothing against them. It hurts your heart to see stuff like this, and they no longer hiding it with the Luka trade to LA. They no longer hiding it. How they cheated Detroit, and they telling us, oh, you guys are crying. We ain't dragging this shit out. NFL dragging it out. They suspended Brian Branch, and people say, well, he rightfully should have been suspended. Why wasn't Jalen Carter suspended for spitting on a quarterback? He spit on a man. Oh, CJ, he got ejected. That ain't enough. You spit on somebody. That That's like assault. That's assault. I damn near think you should be able to up the goddamn it on them and clap their ass. Only thing another man could do worse than spit on you is piss on you. You know what I'm saying? I think if most of us got spit on, dog, I'm beating your ass. But he didn't get suspended for spitting on somebody. That's my thing. Nobody's bringing that point up in the media. Nobody's bringing that point up on YouTube. That man spit on him. It was no other football game on. He spit on another man and get suspended. That's all I was saying. But in this situation, it didn't surprise me. It don't surprise me none. It don't. Because there's always controversy for the teams they don't care about. Well, that wasn't a catch, or that was a catch. That was, to me, it is what it is. To me, it was a catch. By their rules, it was a catch. But, you know, a game don't come down to one play. It don't come down to one play, but he caught it. And he was hurt by it. That man was legitimately hurt by that shit, man. But that's the NFL for you, bro. They're not hiding. They're not hiding no more. The NFL is a fixed game. It is. Anytime they start changing the rules for one side of the office, okay, let's say you go to the casino. You playing against the dealer in blackjack. Let's say you supposed to have a 50-50 chance to win versus the dealer. We know if you playing without counting cards, we know in most casinos, the dealer probably got an 80% chance to win over you to your 20%. Because that's how casinos run. It's not 50-50. It's, you know, we know it. The NFL is the same way. So if it's a 50-50 chance that the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles, let's just say in general, can win the game. We already know, you know, if the referees can say what's a catch and change this, and you know, oh, we only gonna call holding on this play. You can line, like we already know they got their favorites, the Vegas, the mob control it. And I think a lot of people, social media is really exposing it. So shout out to the Vikings, man. Not sure if y'all would have won that game or not, but yeah, I feel like he caught it. That was some bullshit. So, but hey, check out the NFC North playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Peace.